Ladies and gentlemen, happy Sabbath and welcome to Gashi's Kama TV. It is my hope that you are fine wherever you are. There is a narrative that has always taken the country by storm. There is a conversation that has always been taking place in this country, but it has never been addressed properly. Raila Odinga is destined to William Samoei Ruto's party. From reliable sources, Raila is getting half the cabinet, half the principal secretaries, and the ambassadorial positions. Raila position will be created in the government and will be like a co-president in William Samoei Ruto's government. The question I want us to address here is, can Raila save William Samoei Ruto? Can Raila Amolo Odinga secure William Samoei Ruto's second term? Can he? That is the question I want us to discuss. I want us to look at a number of things. And in the final analysis, I want us to make the conclusion together. I want us to look at Raila's stronghold. His bedrock is the Luo nation. I want to ask this question. Can Raila give William Samoei Ruto all the votes that he garnered in 2022 general elections? Can he be able to make the Luo nation vote for William Samoei Ruto to a man like he did when he was campaigning for himself now in 2022? Anaweza? I think the answer is no. If you be lucky enough, he will get 60%. He can take 60% of the Luo nation votes to William Samoei Ruto's basket. Again, in the Luo nation, the turnout is likely to be less. So looking at the Luo nation, considering that the turnout to be less, and not everybody will agree to vote for William Samoei Ruto, I think, as far as the Luo nation is concerned, William Samoei Ruto should not expect much. I'm looking at the costs. The coast seems to be happy with William Samoei Ruto. At the coast, I agree that Raila can give William Samoei Ruto 70% of the votes that he garnered. Remember, William Samoei Ruto also had a substantial number of votes from the coast. At the coast, it could be a walkover for William Samoei Ruto. William Samoei Ruto can get 70% of the total cast vote, or the total valid vote in the coast. I come to Nairobi, where Baba has always led. But I'm afraid this time, it may not be the case. When you look at the voting pattern of Nairobi, it is usually between the Kikuyu candidate 50% and the Raila candidate 50% or 55%, something like that. This time, the Kikuyus are very much determined to control Nairobi. They are very, very much determined. And Babaman must be very, very careful. Because when you look at Nairobi politics, I'm afraid that he cannot give William Samoei Ruto 50% of the votes that he garnered. Nairobi is likely to reject the union, the marriage between William Samoei Ruto and Raila Amolo Odinga. He will lose terribly in Nairobi. Remember, people like Edwin Sifuna, the Nairobi senator, people like Babu Owino, a Bakassi member of parliament, are against this kind of arrangement. They are convinced that even if Raila give William Samoei Ruto support, the ground is speaking a different language. So Nairobi, no. Come to Mount Kenya. You realize that Raila has lost 1.2 million votes. Just as Gachagua has been saying, I agree with Rigathi Gachagua that Raila has lost 1.2 million votes from Mount Kenya region. So I just want us to look at the question whether Raila can actually make William Samoei Ruto president. So Mount Kenya, 0. There's no need of discussion. I'm looking at the Western nation. The Western nation seems to be going against Raila's wishes. There seems to be a rebellion led by one George Natembeya, the Trans Nzoia governor. There is also Eugene Wamalwa. And I'm looking at the Western. If Raila will be very, very lucky, he will give William Samoei Ruto 50% of the votes that he garnered. Now, if you add that one to what William Samoei Ruto got, William Samoei Ruto could get something like 50 or 60%, at most 60% of the votes that were cast or that will be cast in Western. In Northeastern, William Samoei Ruto seems to have it easy. What about this issue of giving Somalis IDs? And by the way, IDs are coming out very, very fast. Within 1 week, you have an ID. That is a funny thing I've noted, which is a good thing, by the way. Mugala muwe na haki umpe. But the vile ambavyo sasa zimeanza kuharakishwa, it tells a story. I know of people who applied for IDs 1 week out. And I witnessed myself. It is very, very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. Something that has never happened in this country. Now, Northeastern is likely to rally behind William Samoei Ruto. So Raila will take all the votes from Northeastern to William Samoei Ruto's basket. So if you look at Raila Amolo Odinga, you agree with me that he cannot be able to take 50% of the votes that he got from his stronghold to William Samoei Ruto. If you make it, he'll give from William Samoei Ruto at most 4 million votes. Look at William Samoei Ruto on the other hand. When you look at William Samoei Ruto, William Samoei Ruto has lost so much. So much. William Samoei Ruto has lost about 5 million votes. 5 million votes from about 11 counties affiliated to Mount Kenya. You can imagine now. So subtract about 5 million votes from about 11 counties. And this one we know that it is just the reality. Ni ukweli ambao umedhihirishwa. Ni sio kitu ambacho tunaweza kusema ati. 5 million votes is a huge number of votes. Again, William Samoei Ruto has lost the Gen Z votes. Oh, William Samoei Ruto, the Gen Z may not vote for him. There is also what Gachagua has been saying about the workers. They are very, very angry. Angry because of the housing levy. Angry because of punitive taxes. Angry because they are not getting increment of their salaries. So they are very, very angry. Very, very angry. Then, William Samoei Ruto has also lost the hustlers. He has lost the narrative, hustlers narrative, and the hustlers themselves. Mama boga, mtu wa mkokoteni, mtu wa kawaida, msukuma arukwama au mkokoteni, and the businessmen. He has lost so much. In fact, politics is just about perception. The perception in the country is William Samoei Ruto cannot win. So let's come back to our question. Can Raila make William Samoei Ruto president? Can he secure William Samoei Ruto's second term? And the answer is an emphatic no. It is next to impossible. But I know one thing. Voters do not count. The people who can't vote counts. I know one thing. IBC can make William Samoei Ruto president. The only hope is not Raila Amolo Odinga, as Gachagua has been saying, for William Samoei Ruto. It is IEBC. When IBC asked for, is it 61 billion? I noted something there. IBC is where the deals will be made. IBC, if the opposition will get it wrong in the IBC, that's how the presidency. The only challenge the opposition will have is IBC, and if they are going to remain united. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but let me know what you think in the comment section. That's just my opinion, and have a blessed Sabbath. Bye-bye.